Hi, I'm Lunarcraft, and I will be presenting the AstroTarot for the coming week. Welcome, Leo. And as usual, I will start with the astrological influences. Quite a busy week, in that the new moon occurred at the weekend, and as always, it's actually not visible because it's gaining its strength. But also, in being born, it created a total solar eclipse. So, while the skies are dark, which they will be for about 3 days, 2.5 to 3 days, you will be able to see more in the night sky than you usually can because it's not being drowned out by the light of the moon. And there are 3 planets that you can now see with the naked eye over on the Western Hemisphere, Western horizon even. There's Saturn, Jupiter, and Virgo. So, if you feel so inclined, go and see if you can spot them. Now, with a total solar eclipse, it means that the moon has effectively blocked the sun's rays. And if you were lucky enough to actually witness that, you would have seen the world famous corona, not the pandemic, but the ring of light that forms around the edge of the moon in such circumstances. Okay, so the main message for you, children of Leo, is remember that you are strong, very strong, and it will help you to move past a problem that is taking form at the moment. It's not fully formed, but you can and will succeed with dealing with it. Now, just moving on, let's see what the cards have to say about this. Okay, let's turn these over and see what's what. Right, 2 cards are giving very similar messages, so I'm going to read those together. They're the first 2 out. Sorry, the Hanged Man and the 9 of Wands. Now, the Hanged Man is saying, look at things from every which way, get different perspectives, because that will help you to identify the problem that's forming at the moment, but it will also indicate to you a way to move forwards. And that's what the 9 of Wands is saying, that it may look as though things have come to a grinding halt for you just recently. They haven't. They haven't. You've just lost a little bit of the impetus. But by doing Hanged Man is saying, looking around, looking for different perspectives, and using the 9 of Wands as a card of reflection, you will be able to find what has blocked you. I believe the block is part of this trouble that's building. So the sooner you can get your head around it, the sooner you can tackle it. Now, your 3rd card is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, he is the almost like security guard of the tarot deck. He watches from a distance what is going on, and he will help to clear the mistiness, all right, so that you can see more clearly what is going on, what is acting as a block for you. Now, as I said, you are very strong. You will overcome this hurdle. And these barriers are sent to test us. And in so doing, they strengthen us. So it's nothing at all to worry about, Leo. You can do it. You will do it. You will succeed. Okay. Have a wonderful week. It's not going to be too bad for you. So lovely of you to join me. I'm Lunarcraft, and this is our weekly AstroTarot. And as always, I'm going to start with the astrological influences and then move into the tarot cards. Okay, so the moon is being very active at the moment. We saw a new moon at the weekend. So for a few days, the moon is invisible. Dark moon, it's called. And while it's in that state, it makes it much easier to skies and see things that normally you wouldn't be able to because of the glow from the moon. And at the moment, there are 3 planets on the western horizon: Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus. And you should be able to catch those on a clear night with the naked eye. You don't need telescopes or anything fancy. All right, see what you can see. Now, we've also, as I said, we've had the new moon, and on this occasion, it produced a total eclipse of the sun, where the moon got directly in the way of the sun's rays, producing what is known as the corona. Nothing to do with coronavirus, I promise you. It's that ring of light that appears as the sun's rays try to get past the moon. Now, a lot of things going on. One thing that I want to say to you, which I'm sure you will find important as the week progresses, if you don't ask, you don't get. All right? So don't be afraid to speak up. Otherwise, no one will know that you're looking for something in particular. And although you may not immediately recognize what it is that you are looking for, I feel certain that someone within your circle of friends, acquaintances, will be able to help you to identify it and even be able to help you to access it, even more importantly. Now, let me go on to the tarot cards, just dealing out the 3 cards for you. Okay, let's get these turned over. Now, oh, nice. Oh, very nice. Okay, 3 really good cards coming out for you. Now, they all underpin what the astrology was saying. And I'm going to read 2 cards together: 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, both of which indicate that someone close by to you has resources, either time, money, maybe, skills, knowledge, something that will be of use to you. And this is where it comes in. If you stay silent, they won't know that they are actually in a position to be able to offer assistance. So it's not a weakness to ask for help at all. It's a way of gaining knowledge of what is there to help. Plain and simple. Now, your third card is the Queen of Wands. Oh, she's a feisty character. But what she's saying on this occasion is that you have, and I believe this will be the case by the end of this week, you will have a strong and inspirational goal. It will give you achieving, because it's something that you will really want to complete, want to achieve. And this ambition, this goal, has the ability to bring lasting changes for you in your life. All good, all good. Okay, so that's it for you this week, Virgo. Have a brilliant week. It's going to be challenging, but it will bring its own rewards. Have a wonderful week. Hi, Libra. Lovely of you to join me. I'm Lunarcraft, and this is the weekly AstroTarot. And as always, I'll be starting off with the Astro element, the influences coming from the skies. And then I'll move on to the tarot cards. Okay, so it's been quite active up there in the heavens this past weekend or so, mainly because a new moon has been born, created, and in so doing, a total solar eclipse occurred as well. And that happened because it came between the sun and Earth and blocked out the sun's rays. The most spectacular part of that, if you were able to observe it, was the formation of the corona, the ring of light around the edge of the moon, as the rays from the sun to get past this obstruction. The other thing that is, I think, exciting is because the glow from the moon is absent, we're in a period of what they call dark moon, you will be able to see more in the skies than you generally can. And 3 planets, Saturn, Jupiter, and Venus, are all visible to the naked eye, no telescopes required, on the western horizon. So if you get a chance, see if you can spot them. Okay, and now I'm going to pose a question to you. What is it you really want from life? The reason I'm asking that is that everything is lining up to give you the opportunity to create the life you desire. And something I've been seeing an awful lot. If you can think it, you can make it. You can make it real. And that is exactly what's being offered to you at this time. So it's all powerful stuff. Okay, I've just dealt out the 3 cards for you. Okay, let's just have a look at these. Okay. Of the 3 cards, the first 2 are the Ace of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles, right next door to each other in the deck. They carry much the same message in this situation, and as I said, it's a rare opportunity that is being offered to you. You're being given the chance to review mainly the material aspects of your world. It's an opportunity for you to get those things organized in order, and an opportunity to what isn't of any use to you at the moment. Now, as you start to shed things, so you make room for new growth, and you've got the Knight of Cups as your third card. He is here to remind you that getting your assets and resources organized isn't a boring task. It's a very necessary step in order for you to keep on top of everything and to start that redesign of the life you want to live. So, quite a busy time for you. Some of it may well be painful, but not overly so. You like things to be balanced. Okay? You're in for an interesting. Enjoy it. Welcome, Scorpio. Lovely that you can join me. I'm Lunarcraft, and I'm here with the AstroTarot readings. And as always, I will start off with these astrological influences, mainly centering around the moon, because at the weekend we had a new moon, and it was also a total solar eclipse, which means that the moon was blocking the sun's ray completely. Now, that means we had 2 eclipses in as many weeks. So, there's a lot of energy sloshing around us at the moment. But currently, the moon is in its dark phase. You can't see it. Does have its advantages, because it means that the night sky is so much clearer to see, because the light from the moon isn't dimming the stars. And if you look over towards the western horizon, you should be able to see Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus all in that area. Obviously, it's got to be a clear night for you to see them, but hey ho, I always live in hope. Okay. Now, if you were lucky enough to actually see the eclipse, you would have also witnessed the corona, the ring of light, as the sun is trying to push the blockage caused by the moon. And it is a spectacular sight. If you were able to witness it, I envy you. Okay, now, where are we? Astrologically, let's start from that point of view. You are quite literally standing on the threshold of change, a period of change. What will arrive for you are much, much better circumstances than you've had present for quite some time. So make the most of it. I feel this will particularly relate to your relationship area. Now, it doesn't just mean love. It can relate to relationships at work, with family members, with friends. Look at it in its broadest sense. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3 cards start out. Let's turn them over and see what we've got. it never ceases to amaze me how the cards line up with the astrology side. And I promise you, I don't tweak them or change the meanings just to suit. What we're seeing is your first card, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is the reminder that life goes in cycles. Bad times get replaced by good times and vice versa. But it's also a reminder that there is nothing in life that is fixed. Nothing is permanent. The only thing that you can rely on happening is change. All right, that's the only constant. But what you are being given is the opportunity to have an influence on that change. So don't shy away. Pick up the baton and run with it. Now, it's going to be far reaching. It's going to affect all of your life, not an aspect. I know I focused on relationships, but it's broadened. And again, just to underpin that, you've got the Ace of Cups in the middle. And that's showing that there is such great potential around you that you will successfully reconnect with people that away from you. So again, it's this relationships theme going through. Visit them, message them, phone them, use social media, whatever works for you. Get in touch with them. It's a perfect time of the year. The lead up to Christmas. The end of the year is coming very close, very quickly. So perfect timing. And your last card is the Six of Pentacles. Now, I love this card. But the message that the guy in this card is passing on to you is that if you are kind to other people, whether they ask for it or not, they will respond positively to you, and you find kindness coming back to you. So, as the saying goes, if you can be nothing but kind, be kind. All right. So, interesting week ahead, a good week ahead, I'm sure. I'll be back next week, same place, same time, and I hope to see you then. Okay, bye bye.